Hello, welcome to another Koala in the Basement video. Today, we will be looking at some of my collection. We'll be looking at some of my old cards that I have, that I haven't yet graded, that I haven't even really taken out of my childhood binder. Some of them are more on the rare side, others not so much, obviously. I was fortunate to have had this binder kept in great condition. Thank you to my mom. There's hair everywhere. My cat is very hairy. I actually just recorded this intro, and he was all hairy, so I brushed him. Where? Show your face. Show your face. Look at this. Look at this beautiful boy. Look at this beautiful man. Who's a good kitty? Are you a star? Are you a star, kitty? Okay, anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna go back there. I'm gonna show you guys some of that stuff. I'm gonna use my iPhone, but we'll see how it works out. Hopefully the quality will be good. I think the quality's pretty good on my iPhone. I mean, I use it for the Pokemon card opening, so I just don't feel like unplugging that and carrying it around, all that stuff. I guess you could say I'm lazy or something. I don't know. Whatever you want to say. Either way, I hope you enjoy this video. Now I have to move my cat. He's all cute. Fell asleep. Or is like about to fall asleep. Closing his little eyes. Yeah, let's get to recording. Wipe off the lens. Man, this camera loses focus a lot. This one. Anyway. Oh, there's a lot of hair. Don't pay attention to that. Okay. Alright. So. This is my cat. He's very comfortable. This is me recording myself. I feel bad moving him now. But yeah, we gotta get up and take a look at that stuff. You hear me? Okay. Sorry, we're getting up, little dude. There's probably hair everywhere. Whatever. Okay. Sorry, buddy. Lint roll. Get this hair off of me. Alright. Hopefully the quality of this video will be alright. So here we have some open boxes that I haven't yet organized. Here's some more rare cards here. That was on another opening. And today we're probably just gonna pick out a few things to sell, to list online. I'm gonna go through these guys here. I'm gonna go through this binder. So we're gonna go ahead and take this, put this over here. We're gonna put it out over here. There's some nice lights. Hopefully the lights aren't too jarring. All right. So first, let's take a look at this. So we got a lot of stuff back here. Obviously the Illidan statue. We got the llama painting or picture. It's great. Here we have some consoles. This is relatively new. This is a bunch of also new unopened Pokemon supplies. Then let's get started on this row. So it looks like I'm going to be listing a few of these. We're going to be listing one of the fire reds, one of the leaf greens, because we got a lot of those. Those are all unopened. Actually, there's two here that are opened. Two unopened fire reds, one opened emerald, and there's some ruby, sapphire, emerald. They got a little bit of damage there. Maybe not damage, but a little bending. We got some consoles back there. Let's continue. So all this stuff that's going to be on this back wall is going to be for sale, actually. I'm going to be trying to get rid of all of this. So some Yu-Gi-Oh boxes, some Digimon, some Switch games. We got a 80 rated, 80 plus near mint, Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. That is the collector's edition, VGA graded. So I'll probably be doing an auction for that. We got a lot of DS games down there. 3DS, DS, a lot of good stuff. Most of that is unopened as well. Those are some rare ones right there. The Heart Gold and Soul Silver, both unopened. Let's put this guy back here. Let's continue. So here, this is a relatively new one as well. That was on another video. This is an older Sun and Moon booster box. This is Pokemon Snap. I actually got this on eBay for like 50 bucks unopened. I don't know, maybe is this even real? No, it's definitely real because I actually, this is a game pack, not a camera. I actually bought this with my brother and we wanted to just open it and play it, and that's what we did. We opened it and we played it. I'm assuming it's real because it worked. And then here we just have some magic supplies. We have an Elite Trainer box from the 20th anniversary of Pokemon. We have a Bulbasaur, or Ivysaur, I'm sorry, Amiibo. We have some other supplies down here of some magic stuff, nothing too crazy. Here we have some more Amiibos and some Wii games. This is a Gotenks SH Figure Arts action figure, also unopened. Got a few Game Boy Advance games, or Game Boy Color games, I'm sorry. Actually, yeah, Game Boy Advance. Some Wii and Wii U games unopened there. Then we're gonna transition over. We have Legend of Zelda, the one with the controller. This is Skyward Sword, original one for Wii. Then we got some, we got Dragon Ball Z games. We got all kinds of stuff here. These are unopened. In the back, we got like PC stuff and some other games. And then here we got that's the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild amiibo. PS3 games, a bunch of PS3 games back here. Just all unopened, mostly all unopened, just a lot. So I'm going to be listing a lot of those as well. Here we got my cat walking through. That's a little dusty actually, but that's just a little bit of dust that's easy to get rid of. I try and keep this stuff as dust free as possible, but here we have the 25th anniversary Elite Trainer box. We got another one in the bedroom. We got some guides, some Pokemon guides, a lot of Pokemon guides, some Legend of Zelda guides, so I'll be listing those in the future as well. Oh, here's my stack of Legend of Zelda guides. Got Phantom Hourglass, Twilight Princess. We have a Diablo 3 guide down there. We have some random, this is like trainer's guide. I don't even know. It's kind of weird. Oh yeah, reserve your copy today. It's kind of cool. I might list that with one of the Fire Red and Leaf Greens. This is the black and white handbook. Stats and facts. Yeah, some more guides there. Then we got some, we got this Metroid Red. This is relatively new, not rare or anything. Then we got a bunch of anime Blu-rays. Some of them unopened, some of them are opened. So I'll be listing all of that as well. Now let's see. Well, these are my guitars. This is the Gibson SG. I don't know if people watching this, people are probably more into the game stuff here, but yeah, we got the this boy's fingerprint, dust. It happens. It's impossible to keep everything clean all the time, but I do my best. A little bit of dust never hurt anybody. It's better than water and whatnot. This is the Gibson SG custom shop, kind of like a 60s remake. This is Martin, I think this is the D20, if I'm not mistaken. I'm bad with knowing the names of these models. And this is just a Fender Jazz standard bass, one of my favorite bass guitars. It's actually the only bass guitar I own, and for a reason. Let's see if we have anything over here. We got just some plants, got some speakers. I just recently got these for like DJ gigs. Got some stuff down there, probably gonna be listing, but nothing really too worthwhile to like go over. So yeah, so let's get back over here. This is the setup right here, kind of where all the streaming, the videos and all that kind of stuff happens. This is my little table where I kind of keep additional supplies to the side. Yeah, the streaming and obviously music creation, which is a separate thing. So yeah, let's check out some of this stuff. So we got this this Japanese Mewtwo and Mew GX. There's a great pull. Here we have the Mew V. This is the alternate full art. Here, this is from XY Fusions, I believe. Charizard foil. This actually is this is the first edition. It's from Neo Genesis, I believe, is the name of the expansion. This is actually from my childhood. It's in fantastic condition, and I will most likely be sending this off for grading. Yeah, so I'm really glad. It's funny because I was looking for this card on eBay for a long time, and then when I found it in my binder, I was like, whoa, that's crazy. Here we go. This is another card from my childhood, a Jolteon. I'm not sure what expansion that's from off the top of my head. This is another card from my childhood that I found, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Dark Magician. These aren't particularly rare, but it's nice to have them. This is from one of the Digimon box openings that I did. And then we have this Corrupted Hippogriff here. This is pretty cool, from World of Warcraft. Kind of just a random assortment of cards there. So let's get these guys over here. Let's pop this boy open. So here we have a random assortment of stuff. See, I have a lot of like French and German cards. Actually, it's kind of strange, but it looks like they were cheaper probably for like my parents when I was a kid. So these are just some of the ones I got here. I have no idea how I got the Japanese cards when I was a kid. Like, I have no clue how I got those, because I've had these cards since I was probably like 10 years old. And it's weird that they sold Japanese cards somewhere. You know, they must have been imported somehow. I mean, from my understanding, I got all these cards from Toys R Us back in the day. So these are just some of the cards. My cat's checking them out. Better not. Don't stand here. Charmeleon, Meowth, Charmander. They're all in really good condition too. I was just really glad that I was able to keep these in such a good condition. They're not scratched, they're not bent, they're just great all around. And here we're starting to get to some of the rare cards. And even as a kid, I had the foresight to keep the more rare cards in order. So we have this foil Ninetales. Let's proceed. Here we got this promo Mew card that probably everybody got back in the day. Aquana, yeah, that's the Vaporeon from, I believe that's German. Omot, I believe that's German as well. Lapras foil. It's not first edition, but this is from the base set Fossil, so that is fairly rare as well. Here we have a base set 2, I believe, Charizard. It's not foil, but it is in phenomenal condition, so I gotta get that in a sleeve. Got the Sizer. Got a lot of great stuff here. Chansey for Alligator. This Mew promo. There's Vileplume here. Pixie, so that's the Clefable. We have a Mewtwo. This is I believe a German. Yeah, this is a German Mewtwo. This is a German Ectoplasma. I like the name of the German Oh, actually, this might be, this one's French, actually. I'm mistaken, this one's French. Lieutenant Surge's Raichu. I don't know if that's foil. Oh, it is, it's a hollow. So let's go on to the next one, and then like, basically, those are all the foils I have on that side. Now let's check that. That's his foil Zapdos, non-foil Pidgeot, that is in German, Relaxo, German, Ursaring, Hypno, some cool stuff here. So let's get through this. This is just some more commons and uncommons, a lot of energies. Let's get through these energies, some trainer cards. I think I do have a few of the more rare trainer cards. The Professor Oak, I believe, is somewhat rare. Here we have some Gundam Wing cards, which is interesting. Gundam Epion. And then we have the Relena Darlian, Trace Kushranada. Awesome. I love Gundam Wing. I loved it as a kid. It was one of my favorite shows. And here we have some pretty rare Digimon cards. This is the Gallantmon, Malamyotismon. These are foils. These are pretty difficult to find in a really good condition like they are. So just a few here. None of these other ones are really too valuable. Let's keep going. So proceed. Got a lot of the original Digimon cards. My cat is deciding to eat some flowers. Please don't eat those. Hey, you're gonna get sick. Don't eat them. Stop it. We got this, and we got some Dragon Ball cards. We got some full art, kind of like random Digimon cards that are very strange. I don't see them. Hey, don't do that. Some random Dragon Ball cards. Some more random Dragon Ball cards. Then we have these such random cards. But I do remember collecting them. I don't even remember where I got them. You know, I think I got CVS back in the day, or it wasn't CVS. It was like Eckerd. I forgot what it's called. Eckert's maybe, something like that. It was the shop before CVS. It had a lot of trading cards apparently. So I got some. So this is the two slots where the Yu-Gi-Oh cards were. Some of the other Yu-Gi-Oh cards, the Blue Eyes White Dragon specifically. And my cat's still eating this flower. Hopefully the audio quality is pretty decent. And yeah, see these Japanese Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I have no idea how I got a hold of these as a kid. Some of these are foil, some of them not, but apparently some of these Japanese ones are fairly valuable after checking the price of those. So yeah, just a lot of very unique little things here. All right, quit it, get down. There you go. All right, and then got Monster Reborn, stuff like that. This guy. All right. This dude. A lot of interesting cards. Nobleman of Crossout. And then I actually have some freaking Harry Potter cards. Can you believe this? These are Harry Potter cards. I don't think these are trading cards. And then I got Scooby-Doo cards. That's Fred. I collected these. I don't know why these are in the binder. But yeah, these are all just Scooby-Doo cards in the back. I think this is more of like a board game, if anything, because I didn't really know that well as a kid. I just liked the way they looked. So yeah, that's pretty much gonna sum up this video. I will provide a link on this video for some of the. Get this in the order so it doesn't cut nice and sturdy. Yeah. So let's get back over here. All right. So I will put a link for any listings that I end up putting up for some of the items that you see in this video. I'll put a link down below for my eBay shop. You guys can check out some of that stuff if anyone is interested in buying anything. I'll be listing a lot of this stuff because, to be honest, this stuff does bring me a lot of joy, and it's nice to have. But you know, I'm collecting newer things now, and I have a lot. You know, I don't need multiple copies of an unopened Fire Red and unopened Leaf Green Pokemon. I'm just gonna keep these two that are on my desk preserved. I just ordered some acrylic cases for them, and I have a good amount of stuff, and this is the stuff that I have on display. You know what I mean? So I do still have more stuff that's kind of tucked away that I'm keeping, holding on to. Some I have original Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue version, unopened, in pristine condition. I'm going to be sending those off for VGA grading as well. And I do have a Pokemon Red VGA graded, I believe 85. So that's pretty cool. I also have another Ocarina of Time that's 85, I believe, because that one over there is 80. So yeah, just kind of a little walkthrough tour of some of the stuff that I have. Yeah, if anyone has any questions or is interested in this stuff, if anyone wants to do like direct kind of sales thing where we don't have to go through eBay, I'm a little bit sketched out about that personally, because even though the buyer protection through eBay is a little bit kind of laughable sometimes, I think people from the buyer's perspective have had situations where they've been screwed over by sellers scamming, but obviously buying seller accounts, buyers scamming them, but seller accounts, there's some sketchy seller accounts out there too that sell fake things. I actually have a fake version, fake copy of Pokemon Red. I can find that and show that sometime. It's a very interesting looking. It's yeah, I was so when I got it, I was like, what is this? It's so weird looking, but the crazy thing is it works, because I opened it. I was like, you know what, who cares, it's fake, I'm just gonna open it. But yeah, so if we can go through like a PayPal type thing, DM me, we can talk about it. I just like to be safe, make sure that the transaction goes through, make sure that the person receives their item, make sure that I receive the amount that we agree upon, and we proceed through there and move forward. In the future, I'd like to set up maybe an online website, web store, for some of these items, and kind of go through some of the items that are on my web store, kind of give a rundown of the history of them, yeah, so just kind of like a more like a video-esque, kind of like there's a lot of like on eBay you see pictures, you have lots of pictures and stuff like that, but it'd be nice to have like a video of it, get every little kind of like imperfection, stuff like that. Like a lot of people, especially collectors, who are going to be the ones, collectors are going to be the ones looking for this stuff that I have, so they like to see some of the in like tiny imperfections, and I feel like videos can really help with that. I actually just realized that I didn't go through some of the Japanese Pokemon stuff. Hold on one sec. So in Japan, so I have this right here. This is the Ruby the Japanese Ruby version. It'll focus in a second, hopefully. There we go. That's the Japanese Ruby version, and as you can see, it's backwards. And that's Japanese Emerald version. See, this one's in a plastic wrap, but this isn't the original plastic wrap, because apparently in Japan, when these games were released, they didn't come like in plastic wrap like they do in the US. I believe that's something to do with Japanese culture against theft, from my understanding. It's very unlikely for things to get stolen, etc., etc. So, but in the U.S., obviously, I don't really know. I think it's just a cultural, to some degree, difference. But yeah, these boxes came without any plastic on them, and then I guess one of the Japanese sellers that I got this Emerald version from, decided to kind of Americanize it and put this kind of wrap around it. But as you can see, it's kind of has this label on it. This is not the original. This did not come like this originally when it was sold in Japan. But yeah, those are kind of interesting as well. I didn't really go through those. So hopefully this video is not too long. Hopefully you got a decent rundown of some of these items that I have. My jacket's still on my chair. Yeah, so I'll see you guys on some future videos. Once again, send me some direct messages if you're interested in this stuff. There's a link down below to my eBay shop. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Hopefully we'll be doing another unboxing soon. I'm gonna sell some of this excess stuff that I have and buy more Pokemon cards to open. Yeah. And obviously I have vast assortment of Pokemon cards there, but those are also going to be for the long haul, playing the long game. A few years down the line, those will be, I keep some for myself, I open some for myself, and then I sell off the remainder for a nice little profit. So yeah, thanks for watching, and peace.